School has never been to educate your children.
So, right. Well, no. See.
To use as a tool to slave, yeah.
No. It's not there to educate. It's more there to help your children deal with society and know how to get along with people. Because look at a child, like, I've seen children who've been homeschooled, and I'm talking about in this day and age. Like, now, educationally, yeah. Socially, stunted growth.
Yeah, that's.
And, I mean, stunted is, and it's almost like they can be taken by children their age, be taken the totally wrong way. It might be classified as gay or something, and it's just that, no, they've been sheltered and they don't know how to socialize.
All right, so now look at that same size of what you're dealing with. It's the same size of, like, you got an institution like the synagogue and a Jewish community that fosters that kind of education from the jump, versus in the black community, the education that's fostered from the jump or at home is this Jesus thing. See what I'm saying? So it's a certain structure that the black community has started out with, and that somebody looking at that knows how to, like, all right, let's pump more of this way, and yeah, we got to keep this. Let them have that. Give them more of this. Put more resources toward that so that they could go in this direction, because to keep them out of our way in this direction. You get what I'm saying? So and that's what I'm looking at in terms of, like, the educational systems. So because you 100% right, Kay. It starts at home. But at home, what do we have at home? What do we have? What do we have at what do we have? What do we have at and what are the average things that we have in our homes? You see what I'm saying? Like, the average things in the Jewish community is that synagogue. The average thing in our homes is that church.
Nah.
Typically,
if you're not in the church, what if you're not in the church? And a lot of these motherfuckers nowadays,
right. Church. And they're not. And then unfortunately, then that's also the removal of a certain kind of education too. From the church not being in place. It is what it is.
But the problem is, like I said, the problem with even, like, the people, the older generations, it's the youth. No, it's not the youth. It's the parents. It's not the youth. It's the parents. It's the parents. That's 95% of the problem.
Well, hold on. But let's look at
how did the parents get to they situation?
Because they were raised as children a certain way.
Oh, well,
that's why the children are targeted a certain way, because they know
a lot of them
according to plan. It's designed that way.
A lot of them are from the crack generation. A lot of them from the crack generation. But at the same time, we still can't keep we can't continue to use that as an excuse, because guess what? There's a lot of motherfuckers, as we know, parents that smoke crack. It wasn't just your parent. Your household wasn't the only household affected.
No. But I think you're all missing my. I'm talking about the child themselves. Like,
you're not letting me finish. Right, that's what I'm saying. Why the child is like I said, the disconnect. Like I said, is the parent, and like the parent is, a lot of them are from the crack generation. So all they know is this.
Have you seen their children's children?
Yeah. All they know is this. All they know is hustling and government money.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Them people is on their way out. Have you seen their children's children?
Yeah.
Man, listen. All that shit is by design. The schools in particular have played a crucial part in us getting to the point where we're at here in society. We know that already, but we gotta really pay attention to how this shit connects with the whole thing about computers or video games being sedatives, you know, a drug or whatever you want to call it. It fucking up niggas' eyes, for one. For one, all that shit is fucking up niggas' eyes. It's like a TV on steroids. You know what I'm saying? They're basically like
yeah, you're gonna sit in front of a computer whether you playing a game or you at work all day anyway.
Yeah, that's not which is my point.
Unless
God,
you're working with your hand.
God, which is my point. But if you look at things, it's for a reason why you're not working with your hands. We don't make anything. Like when we talk about the stimulus, I say this much. Because we already know, like, oh, niggas is getting lined up, right? But at the same token, right? We're getting lined up on some economic hitman shit. But at the same token, right? Because there's always been ups and downs throughout the history of this country, since our lives. Not even shit we could read about since we've been, you know, on clock, right? Boom. Make something. Be creative and make something. I mean, of course, you pay off your little bill or whatever. I mean, what bills you paying off for $1,400? You know what I'm saying? If you really fucked up like that $1,400, yeah, I'm taking it.
Your lifestyle.
I'm taking whatever lifestyle. I'm taking it.
Like this, what bills you paying off? If you ain't had no money, put like this. If you ain't got no money, $1,400 do you good. If your bills,
if you got money, $1,400 do you good right now.
That's what I said. And if you notice, say, I don't know if you've been paying attention to your timeline. I paid attention to my timeline as soon as people start getting the checks the day after he signed. A lot of people was already, for this check, they've already had their bills paid. So this check is really a check that they've been able to do what they want to do.
And now go out and spend.
Well, hold up. My point is, even the
flood the economy with the dollars.
Right, and what I'm saying, even that $1,400, that's
not a lot of money. Put like this.
Not much.
Put like this. It's a lot of money. Put like this. Depending on your household.
If be creative, whatever you do with that money, be creative.
Oh,
you gonna pay. I say, you got a bill. You got a $400 bill. You got whatever. If you spend $20 out of that fucking money,
God, let me tell you something.
You go make something.
No,
God.
No, God.
No for anybody else.
No, for everybody, for the simple fact of this. You gonna spend the money, your money the way you want to do it, and they gonna spend the money the way they want to do it, and that's just what it is.
No doubt.
And leave it at that. Don't get into
because you should try to. You know what? Because ain't nobody ask my advice. Actually, no, but you ask the question. No, but hold on. No, you ask the question, and that guy, I don't give. You know, I'm not a financial expert.
Hold on.
My thing is
you better hold on. Are you getting some of the money?
More than likely,
you need to check that they gave Born all the money.
Yeah, my thing is this.
All the checks, last year's and this year's.
I got the other one.
Oh, so your $1,400, you might be in your account already.
This is my thing, God. And because I should be rambling, should be you know.
Actually, that's good though.
No, really. You know what? Specifically for brothers in the immediate cipher. I don't know everybody's dealers, but I know enough. Right? Come on, see, I know. Create something. See, one thing that we're losing, we talk about the babies and all that, you know, we're losing creativity. Like the technology is
proprietary.
Right.
Is what?
Proprietary. Whereas it's not like you could just open something up that easy and fix it. Nowadays you gotta buy a new one. There's a reason for that. And you've seen it more than we have.
God, like for instance, our peers, God, our peers that we grew up, God, they made a lot of them made not internet, real pirate radio stations. Real pirate, like they knew how to deal with the frequencies and all that. You're not gonna find a kid like that nowadays.
A kid?
You're not gonna find a kid that knows how to build pirate radio stations. Like God, we was into that. We come from that. You're not gonna find it because it's proprietary and the knowledge has been concealed or hoarded a certain way.
To do what?
Proprietary shit. So now you're
own it. You mean?
Mean like
deal with a broadcast radio.
Because you was like yo. All right, so now
the airways are digital now.
If I could cut you off from that knowledge and make you dependent more on my my establishment, then I won. Because now you're search for knowledge. You're not looking for knowledge. You're just coming to me for everything. So that's like, instead of going to the library now, everybody's going to Google. Google is the guard now. Instead of going and actually going and finding yourself and trying to dig up and discover yourself, Google's going to tell you who you are.
Real books is the people.
It's going to curate, and Google's going to curate, you know what I'm saying, that science. And curate your story. You know what I'm saying? And we allow it.
Via Facebook.
We give that to them because we don't know, and we don't understand. It's a certain proprietary shit. Like you're not gonna find somebody like who's just gonna build like a fly Facebook somewhere, like, you know what I mean, and it just be competing with the real Facebook. That's not, you don't see that.
Shit, we needed to get a whole different platform all together.
Nah,
they tried, but the proprietary
like this. Nah, shit, that nigga. You gotta
realize on their field.
If you did you ever watch that movie, The Social Network?
No,
I did.
See, if you watch how he, like I said, when I hear people talk about, oh, he had this big conspiracy theory, nigga, what is you talking about?
What conspiracy theory?
No. This was fake, because you gotta hear some of these things you hear on Facebook, man. This, oh, he came up with this idea and he's got this big conspiracy. Nigga was a college student.
He got bought out.
No.
Listen,
listen. The nigga made some shit for some college shit. This shit's supposed to be just for some Harvard shit. Simple and plain. But
somebody saw the potential of it.
No, not only hold on. Harvard.
And that's another school.
So let's go on. Just remember, this is not Truman that they did me bad over here. It's not Truman. This is Harvard.
Okay, and
you know what I'm talking about, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Stop playing.
Because he's at Harvard?
Yeah, right. And I'm not saying no conspiracy, nothing. That's not a conspiracy. You're in Harvard. That's a certain
institution.
We don't pick just any fucking body.
What?
You gotta be smart. Gotta be smart, man.
Okay, and
okay, man. So I know you oversimplify certain things.
God,
all I'm saying, guys, we gotta give Zuckerberg his credit because he obviously put in some work. He's a smart guy.
Hold up. So is everybody else at Harvard, God, right?
Yeah.
So is everybody else at Yale, at Brown, at Princeton,
right? Not Truman.
At Dartmouth. What, right. Truman's a high school guy. What are you talking about?
I bet you most of them.
God, that's a high school. What?
I bet you most of the people didn't go to Truman either.
God.
No. See, that's what I'm saying.
Because hold on. Because he went to Truman. Hold up. Most of them I didn't go to Trenton High. Yes. Okay.
And I bet you that one person from Truman who did get up in there, they were special. That was a special motherfucker, right? Or from Trenton High.
Because he passed all the tests, he had the grades, he did all the things.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay, so all right.
Right.
Like the cream of the crop.
Okay, and what's wrong with that? What you saying like there's something wrong with this?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's how it should be.
So
that's how it should be.
But again,
I'm saying, but look at the corruption aspect, where it can, because you're looking at it like as if it's all purely going to be what it's supposed to be as is. There's going to be levels of corruption and layers of shit that ain't right in his act.
Yeah, if you sit around looking for that guy.
No, I'm not sitting around looking for it. It's right there, blatant in your face in terms like, yo, if I go and deal with these people this way, this is what's going to happen.
Don't deal with them.
That's something that we need to really fully realize.
Don't deal with them.
God, that's something that
don't deal with them. God. But you ain't gonna get everybody to deal with that. It's just like this. If you want to promote something right now, would you go to Facebook and promote it? Yes or no?
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
Okay then. So what's the issue?
It's survival.
But damned if you do, damned if you don't. Nah. Hold on. You just said, hold up. If you got something you want to promote, are you not going to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram?
Depending on what it is, yeah.
This is all you got to realize. everywhere you go, if it's dealing with any type of business, it got some type of social media presence in some form or fashion.
There's some businesses that depending on who you know, you probably went to Yale or Harvard or the schools you mentioned. You know, there's certain businesses they're not online. You can't get to them like that. Certain businesses. I'm not saying you, I, any of us even patronize, even know what those businesses sell. I only know what the fuck they sell,
but it's like that.
You know they exist.
Isn't secrets like that in all levels?
Right. I'm not even stressing it.
So why you bring it up? What you bring it up for?
Shit.
If that exists on all levels, what you brought, and you said what you brought it up for?
What I'm saying is the possibilities and where.
Hold
on, because we talk about the Zuckerberg shit. I'm fucking with you, guys, but you know what I'm saying. We was like, oh, it's a conspiracy, whatever. I said, okay, well, I look at things like, all right, well, who are the players involved, right? Who are the people involved? We know that they're not average people.
God, do you know?
Right?
Why are you worried about them?
I'm not really worried about them. I just don't like the rules, and they put me in jail and shit. And all I do is tell the truth.
What jail they put you in?
A digital jail, God.
You ain't in no digital jail.
I was in, God. I was in the process of communicating, God, communicating with the rest of the world, and they tried to put the digital cuff hands on me, like, yo, we don't like what you said. So now, Rudolph, motherfucker, you can't come and play. You can't come play with us. That's what they got, God. But that's what they said for. It was. You want to play? You got to play by our rules. Yeah, man. Fuck they rules.
Then don't play.
Those elitists.
Then don't play. Then don't play.
No, God. No. See, what you are overlooking is that when you are dealing with a society that you say I don't play, but they have made it to a point where no, motherfucker, if you don't play, then your survival is at risk here. You better play.
If you do. Damned if you don't. Didn't I already say this?
No, that's not something because it goes back to now you being a founder of your own shit. Now and that's the size of what we're really getting at in the conversation about being our own founders.
Because you're gonna have to do you're gonna deal with it in one way or another, right? But what's the point? What are we getting at? It's not to do with this is what we're gonna do forever, because that ain't what we've been doing forever, God. We ain't been doing this shit forever. We ain't been doing this. You like it reminds me of like the connection. Like my old dad, he would try to explain shit and certain things. He'd be like, "That's just the way it is." This is what I mean. Soon as niggas say that shit, shut down. You not gonna tell me that's all there is. What you know this is my thing.
That's that old man shit. That's that old man shit. You may want to examine that because that is that old man. Like,
I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
My thing is this. I'm not disagreeing, but like I said,
I do that shit all the time.
All right, what's your solution?
This is part of it. This is part of it. This bill we having right now is part of it, because like
being the founders of your own shit, like getting back to like digging into like we talked about when Elijah said, do for self, right? Now take that to that level, like no, for real. Yeah, you better do for yourself, because what they're building and you trying to be a part of that, you're gonna be subject to the bullshit every time.
But you still have to deal with them.
Well, no.
Indeed, but we ain't got to get the bad end of the stick all the fucking time, man.
Right. That's the more you build yourself, now you have more of a leverage. So when you interface with them, you don't have to always deal with their rules now. That's just like if somebody in our community gets killed by the police, and the police get off, nothing happens because they have nothing to fear. You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, but you know, one of their children get killed, then you got the whole fucking community coming down on that institution. They have something to fear. So now they have to work with that community in a specific way. But the other community that couldn't do anything, they could just keep handling the way they want to handle it, and just keep doing that. So it's up to that community to step up and, you know, like you said, not deal with them as much or deal with them in a way that is limited to like, let me get my shit together. Let me build my shit up. Because while you building their will, they looking to fucking destroy yours.
INFMEGA did this.